in here. As far as ground rules, basically the biggest thing here is so we don't, so we're not distracted, just turn off your cell phones. So we're not picking them up and all that good stuff and interrupting the class, and that way we could all get the most out of the class as possible. Another thing I'd like to ask you is, because this is the basics of website and getting recognition on Google and all that, what are some, we want to know what are some of the things that you want to learn as far as this class is concerned. What would you like to see as far as the outcome that you would like to see? Anybody?
Really a general understanding of setting up a website and all that. I've never really, looked into it that much.
Well, setting up a website?
Cost involved with it.
Okay, cost. I don't write really well, but hopefully you guys can see that. Anything else that you guys?
I see that you're going to cover it, but SEO.
What is it?
How do you get SEO? How do you get?
Search engine optimization.
See, I don't know what that is. He
I was
does.
like, whoa.
So it's SEO?
SEO.
SEO.
She's advanced.
Well, it said it. It says optimization right there.
That's good. That's good. Anything else? There's got to be some other stuff.
Buttons, how to like add stuff to your website.
Add or edit.
Yeah. Upload. Yes.
Okay. Anything else? Any concerns? Negative? Okay, so the reason I ask this is because we want to try to make sure that we do address your concerns. And if we can't, because we don't have the answer or something, obviously we're going to try to find those answers out and get back to you. But we do want to try to actually hit on the points that you guys have talked about, okay? With Jonathan, he's not a licensed realtor yet, but he's going to be. But he's basically kind of like my assistant, and he does a lot of my website stuff. And I didn't know I had untapped resources in him when I first started having him start doing Craigslist for me, and Google, and Trulia, and my website, and getting that going, and doing my mega, what do you call those other two sites?
Facebook and...
No. With our web page, we have two other, what are they called? Simplyhomes.com.
Oh, the unbranded.
Yeah, the unbranded sites. We have unbranded sites too. And you can see I don't really know a whole lot about it, and that's why I'm glad I have Jonathan, because he knows everything about it. And since he started doing it, he started getting me like 200-300 leads a month. 200 to 300 leads a month. I can't even return all the calls and emails that I get from what he's doing for me. So I think for all of us, I think it's a good idea to try to learn this stuff. Even if you may be back in the test, because we've already discussed, right? But if we can start learning little by little, it may help us out in the future, okay? So go ahead and come on up, Jonathan, and take over, and hopefully we'll all learn something. You will.
Okay. So the first section, we're going to be going over, if you haven't already, you're going to need to purchase a domain name. The easiest one to do that from is through GoDaddy. I've already done that. I'm actually already done that. But basically, you go to GoDaddy.com and purchase your domain name. How many of you have purchased your domain name already? You guys don't have anything? You both do. You guys already linked it and everything? Okay.
I tried, but I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, there's two parts to doing it, and I'm gonna show you, because when you get the KW website, it's gonna show as, like 1235.yourkwagent.com. And you don't want it to show as that, because that's too long of an address for somebody to type in. You're gonna want it to be yourrealtor.com or with your home sales. You want something short, specific, and to the point of what your website is gonna be addressing. So ours, let me log in here so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. we already have it. I'm just gonna get into it. And if you guys have your computers with you and you guys wanna forward it right now, log on to kw.com right now too and get in your agent website administration.
And some of us aren't KW agents too, so you gotta remember that.
Okay. If you guys have your own website, basically what this is gonna do is just make your domain wherever your website is. It's still gonna show us something else. You're making your domain that website now. Instead of it being something else, it's, you know, John Biascusa Homes. That's what we're gonna do right now. So, off of what I know from the KW website, this is what we use here. And this is kind of based off of it, so just kind of bear with me. If you have a question, just I'll answer that for you too. Sorry, I'm gonna keep changing it on me. When you're going on, you go to GoDaddy.com and purchase a domain name. This is where you're going to end up coming to do all like the account settings for it to edit that. Since the main one we're using is D Group Homes, that's our website name. We'll click on that one. It's going pretty slow. And this is where you want to end up being. And I kind of have it highlighted on the tutorial as well. See it on there? You guys lost? Do I need more copies of that? No? Everyone has one?
Yeah.
Okay. So for KW agents, basically what we're going to do, I just want to show you this so you guys can change your stuff. If you've never done anything with it yet, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to preview your site.